What's going on, guys? I'm Danny, and thank you for checking out my channel, Bluray Dan. How's everyone doing today? Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, guys. I don't know what day it is. No, that's right. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today is June 11th. And I have not made a video in a little bit. I think it's been about a week or two. But I want to apologize for that, guys. The reason is I've just been really mainly focusing on my health, losing weight, getting healthier, just overall feeling better. I'm now down 46 pounds. I wanted to hit 40-pound loss by my birthday, which was the other day, my 30th birthday, and yeah, I've surpassed that. 46, on my way to 50, not there yet, so it's still 46. Do not jump ahead. Don't jump ahead. But that doesn't mean that I haven't been posting altogether. I'm always on social media, and I've done a lot of written reviews on my website, BluRayDan.com. So if you're interested, go over, check them out. And you know, before I move any farther, guys, if you are subscribed, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and then please hit that notifications bell button. That right there lets you know that you will be notified whenever I post a video, because you gotta love YouTube screwing with the system. Anyway, this video right here is going to be an awesome Blu-ray and 4K update. Now, I have over 60 Blu-ray and 4K titles to show you guys. I think it's maybe 61, and that's not including my Criterion video that's coming up and my Arrow video / Arrow Academy, which is going to be separate. I'm not really going to have any order to this video except for showing the 4Ks last. So other than that, it's just going to be a kind of a mix of stuff. So bear with me, enjoy, and without further ado, let's get this started. First, let me start off with the titles that came out this week or very recent. So now the first title I'm going to show you guys is from Lionsgate, and this one is called Rock Dog. Now, this was a cute little animated movie that kind of got swept under the rug because of the animation. They wanted the movie to look more cartoony than the brand new animated stuff like Disney's Moana or stuff like that. They wanted to have an older feel to it. And you know what? This story is all about following your dreams. The main character's father was a fighter, and he wanted his son to be the same, but his son wanted to be a musician. The son decides to go and follow his dreams, and the father supports him, and it's a, you know what? It was a really fun and it was a really cute movie. It looks great on Blu-ray, and you know what? If you watch the special features, which there are a nice amount of special features, you get a lot of stuff, including where they show the voice actors, and I always love stuff like that. So if you have not seen Rock Dog, I definitely recommend you check it out. Next up, guys, we have a movie called The Shack. The movie's basically about a father who goes on a trip with his kids, and his youngest daughter gets kidnapped and killed. Throughout the movie, you see how he's struggling and how it pretty much destroyed him and ripped his family apart, and he winds up going back to the shack, the place where I guess they found the body, and he winds up experiencing a whole bunch of like godly and heavenly type of things. But you know what? It's really nice. It's really sweet. I don't know, a religion thing may bother some people, but if you have an open mind, it's a really nice movie, and this one hit home for me because I went through losing my dog recently, who was pretty much my daughter, if you ask me, and it hit home and it touched me a little bit. The movie's also based on a book which was worldwide best-selling, and it's loaded with special features. It comes with stuff like Touched by God, A Writer's Journey. It's got a making of featurette. It shows stuff on the premiere night. So it's really interesting, and I recommend checking this one out. The next movie that we have here is it's starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it is called Aftermath. Now, guys, I mean, I really wanted to like this one because I loved Maggie, which was also starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And if you've seen past reviews and past videos of mine, Maggie was like, it's my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie just because his acting was so good. And guys, I have to say, I was so disappointed with this one. It's actually currently my least favorite of 2017 so far. The Blu-ray quality looks good, but I mean, that's basically all you get. The acting isn't that great. In fact, a lot of times I find the acting to be really bad, but I mean, I don't know. You know, sometimes watching special features helps me with a movie, but unfortunately, you know, this one doesn't have many. You get an audio commentary, and then you get an interview with the director and the photographer, and it's just it's just not a good movie, guys, in my opinion. Next up, we have the 25th anniversary of a movie it's really good. I haven't seen it in so many years. And of course, guys, this movie is Juice. Now, the movie starring Omar Epps, Tupac Shakur, and a few other people. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you guys checking it out. The next title that we have here is from Welcome USA, and this movie is called Mine. The movie starring Armie Hammer, and you know what, guys, if you know me at all, I love war films, and this one was actually a pretty good one. The story is basically about a soldier who's walking through the desert to get to his evac point, but while he's walking there, he steps on a mine, and he's forced to stand still for, I forget how long it was, maybe a day or more, and it shows how something like that can like rip your mind apart, and how your mind will play tricks on you. And you know, he also had to go through stuff like the wild, like I think it was coyotes. The acting was good for the most part, but there were just a couple questionable scenes that I was like, I don't really think they need that in there. But the movie itself was really good. You get a handful of bonus features, including some deleted scenes, the making of, which is really cool, and then you get the VFX and storyboard storyboard as well. So I definitely recommend you guys to check this one out if you have not seen it. The next title that we have here is, it's starring Naomi Watts, Elle Fanning, and Susan Sarandon in 3 Generations. Now, the movie pretty much follows Naomi Watts' character the most, and it's just pretty much based on what she's going through as a parent who's raising a transgender child. And it was a pretty much eye-opening story that, you know, it just helps you understand the situations a little bit better. You know, guys, it has some strong characters, the cast is fantastic, the acting was really, really good, especially by Elle Fanning. It has comedy mixed in with some heartfelt issues, and you know, the Blu-ray looked really good, and it comes with a special feature with not too many special features. It's basically just one that's deleted and extended scenes. But you know what, the movie's underrated in my opinion, and I definitely recommend you guys checking it out if you have not. Next up, coming out on June 20th from Lionsgate, we have Altitude. Now guys, this one, the movie starring Dolph Lundgren, Chuck Liddell, and Denise Richards. And you know what, it's a brutal movie, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, the movie's brutal. The acting is bad, it takes place on a plane, so the fight scenes are in close quarters, there's nothing too special about it. The story's lacking, and the acting was lacking as well. Unfortunately, there really aren't any special features on this one as well to make it the least bit interesting. I had a hard time getting through this one, and it's a shame because I love Dolph Lundgren. I love Dolph Lundgren, you know, I must break you. Oh, and also, if he dies, he dies. I mean, if you guys are a Dolph Lundgren fan, I guess check it out, but it's not that great. It's just not that great. Next up, we have Operation Mekong, or Mekong, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. And you know what? This one was really good as well. The story was pretty good, the action was really good, and you know me, like I said before, I love war films. And guys, I gotta say, this movie was visually stunning. A lot of the scenes were just super, super beautiful. So this one I definitely recommend as well. The next title that I have here is also coming out on the 20th, and this one stars Jackie Chan, and the title is Railroad Tigers. It's got a really cool slipcover right there, I don't know if you guys can see. But this one I have not gotten the chance to check out just yet. I will be watching it probably within the next week. And I mean, if it's a Jackie Chan and an action movie, you gotta love it, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Right here, guys, we have an instant classic, and this one is the signature edition from Disney, and of course this one is Bambi. If you have not seen Bambi and you're a Disney fan, I mean, it's definitely a sad movie, but it's one that you should have seen at least once by this point. The quality looks great, but not, you know, not new Disney movie quality. It's as good as it can possibly get, and yeah, I mean, this one comes with a ton of special features as well. Now, I know this one's been out of print for a while, so if you guys have been looking for it, I definitely recommend you check it out and pick it up. And then also from Disney, guys, we have the new live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast. This movie was really good. I actually really enjoyed it, but I do have a lot of issues with it, and the main one being the CGI with the Beast. I'm not sure why they chose this kind of CGI. They could have used like the CGI from Planet of the Apes, and I would have been so much happier, but I can't change that, guys. I can't fix what Disney didn't do. But it was still a really, really fun movie, really, really nice, and for the most part, really stayed true to the original cartoon. Now, guys, also, this comes with a ton of special features, tons of special features, so it's really a set worth picking up, and I know a steelbook was out that looks really, really nice as well. Next up, we have the beautiful Jessica Chastain starring in Miss Sloane. This right here is actually a pretty good movie about gun control, and I mean, it has some great acting because you got Jessica Chastain in it. There's actually a lot of good actors in this one, and it also has a really good twist at the end, so I definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. We have The Swordmaster, which is actually really good as well. Next up, we have The Bye-Bye Man, which, you know, a lot of people didn't like it, but the movie creeped me the hell out, man. I don't do good with horror movies that can possibly have some kind of real, you know, like the paranormal. I don't do good with it, man. Which leads me to the next title that I'm showing you guys, and that is Rings. Rings is the third installment to the Rings franchise, and man, the movie, I mean, again, I know it's not real, but there's something about these kind of horror movies that really, really mess with me. And the cool thing about this Blu-ray set is that it also came with the digital copies of the first 2 movies. Next up, we have Gold starring Matthew McConaughey. I did a review for this. I think I did a movie trip for this one as well. Really good movie, very underrated. Not many people spoke about it, but it's really, really good. And guys, look at that gold slipcover. Look at the gold slip. Look at his bald head. And then, of course, we have one of the best movies of last year. I believe it was in my top 10 as well. And that, guys, is La La Land. This is both the Target exclusive and the Steelbook. I did a movie trip and an unboxing for both of these. And yeah, I mean, they're just really, really nice. And you know what, guys? I was going to continue with the Blu-rays, but let me stop for 1 second. And, well, there's still Blu-rays that I'm going to show you. But since I just showed you the La La Land Steelbook, I only have 2 other Steelbooks in this set. So let me show you guys what those are first. First up, we have the Manta Lab exclusive lenticular edition of the Revenant. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. I'm going to try and move out of the light a little bit. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. It's, oh man, I was willing to spend a lot on this one just because how nice it is, and it's absolutely worth it. I should really do an unboxing of this one day. And then the final Steelbook-ish thing that I'm going to show you guys here. It's a Steelbook, but it's also a collector set. And this one right here, of course, is the Blue Box edition of Shaun of the Dead, and this is an Everything Blue exclusive. If you guys have not seen my unboxing of this, I highly recommend it. But I'm going to link link it up above. Definitely check it out. This includes both the full slip and the lenticular editions of this amazing movie, Shaun of the Dead. Everything Blue nailed it, and yeah, it's quite possibly my favorite set that I've ever gotten. Alright, and now back to the Blu-rays. We have The Founder, which I also reviewed this one a while back, and also did a movie trip for it. And this right here stars Michael Keaton, and it's a story about McDonald's, so definitely check out one of my past videos. I'll try and link that one up as well. We have Resident Evil, the final chapter. Did a review on that as well. Man, the Resident Evil franchise, I don't know. We have a movie from the studio A24, which I absolutely love, and this one is 20th Century Women. We have Alexander Skarsgård and Michael Pena in War on Everyone. The newest release of Heat, which I absolutely love that slipcover right there. We have James McAvoy starring in Split. Then we have the 45th anniversary of The Godfather Parts 1 and 2. Great, fantastic, classic movies. If you guys do not know about them, I mean, like, where have you been? Now, for the 40th anniversary, they got these really nice slipcovers. I mean, you can tell right here, it's like a nice felt feel, and the gold is embossed and everything. Really nice. Not too many special features, unfortunately, but really good. They look great on Blu-ray as well. And I actually have to pick up the third one still before they sell out and disappear, so I should get on that once I finish filming this video. Next up, we have The Girl with All the Gifts. Now, this was a really fun movie, but I didn't think it was as good as a lot of people were saying it was. We have, of course, the incredible Star Wars Rogue One, or Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I don't know why they're trying to mess with the name, guys. It's Star Wars Rogue One. Probably one of my favorite Star Wars films, just because they added a lot of war elements to it. The movie looks fantastic on Blu-ray, and it comes with a ton of special features as well. If you guys have not seen Rogue One, I definitely recommend you check it out. Next up, we have Charlie Day and Ice Cube and a couple other people, including Tracy Morgan. And this movie right here is Fist Fight. It lacked a little bit for a while, but when it got to like the middle towards the end, I found it really funny and it picked up a lot. Next up, we have A Dog's Purpose, which I still have not brought myself to watching. Just with everything that's happened with my dog, I'm not exactly sure how well I'm gonna do with this one, but I'm sure I'm gonna be watching it sometime soon. I just gotta be like in the right mindset for it. Next up, we have Monster Trucks. Now, this one, I mean, it's nothing special, but it was still fun and entertaining. I think a little underrated for the year. People give it a lot of hate. And what I love about this set is that you get this slipcover right here, and if that slides down a little bit farther, you'll see it's got different artwork on the inside case. And I absolutely love when they do stuff like that. Next up, we have Office Christmas Party, which was a fun movie, but I mean, I think it was a little overrated. TJ Miller is a funny guy. I don't think he could be the lead of a movie yet. And I'm not the biggest Jason Bateman fan. And then of course we have Saturday Night Fever. Now this is the director's cut. I don't remember if this was an anniversary or not. Really good movie. This transfer was fantastic. Of course you get some older scenes that you can't help, like darker and gritty scenes that you really can't help upgrade. But a lot of other scenes looked like really good quality. So if you have not seen this and you love the movie, or if you have seen it and you love the movie, definitely check out this edition. It was really good. We have the newest Looney Tunes back in action, and I got this one from 7-Eleven actually, I think for $5 right there. And then these two that I'm going to show you guys right here, they're two completely different movies, but I got them from a Dollar Tree. They were both $1, and they were the only Blu-rays there, and for some reason I felt like I had to do it. So the two titles here are Outcast, starring Nicolas Cage, and then Shark Divers, which I'm assuming it's a documentary on shark divers, guys. The next four are some titles that I got from the Salvation Army near me. I believe each of them were, I want to say, $2.99 each. And the first one is G.I. Joe Retaliation 3D. There we go, the lighting, come on. We have The Fifth Element, which I still have not seen. I know it's having a 4K release coming out very soon. We have Better Off Dead, starring John Cusack, which I can't get into his movies, man. I don't like him. And then my favorite from this bunch, definitely my favorite from this bunch. Remember, guys, this was $3. And now this one is Predator 3D with that lenticular slipcover. I saw this and I had to jump on it. Just look what's happening. All right, guys, now we have made it to the 4K Ultra HD section of this video. So let's jump right into it and show you guys what I have. First up, starring the absolutely gorgeous Alicia Vikander and the incredible actor Oscar Isaac, we have Ex Machina. Guys, if you have not seen this movie, it is so good. Alicia Vikander plays a robot and Oscar Isaac plays a scientist, and there's a character who comes in who gets to study and kind of take tests and observe this brand new technology, AI, and it's fantastic. You never know what to expect. It was in my top, I believe it was in my top 10 last year. Maybe it wasn't. And I mean, guys, the 4K looks phenomenal. Like with any upgraded movie, you're gonna get some scenes that don't look that different from the Blu-ray, but guys, for the most part, the visuals are, it's absolutely stunning. The HDR looks incredible on this one, and I mean, Alicia Vikander, she can't look any better than in 4K. Maybe in person, I think probably, yeah, okay, probably in person, but she looks fantastic in 4K as well. Now, as far as the special features go, you get a lot of really cool ones. You get Through the Looking Glass, Creating Ex Machina, 5-part featurette. You get 8 behind-the-scenes vignettes and a Q&A with the cast cast and crew. If you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend you picking up the 4K. Next up, guys, we have the incredible Dredd. This movie is loved by many, hated by few. It's nothing like the Judge Dredd that we got from Sylvester Stallone, and you know, it's just a super brutal movie of these two cops that are going through this tremendous apartment complex, and they're facing hell. The movie is bloody, it's gruesome, it's brutal like I just said, but it's fantastic and super action-packed. The movie looks great. Again, like I just said with Ex Machina, the movie, it has some moments that you're like, oh, okay, it's not the best, but there are also some moments that just look truly stunning and fantastic. It's visual eye candy a lot of times, and yeah, I definitely recommend this. Once again, the HDR is top-notch in this one, and you know what, it also comes with a lot of special features. You get Mega City Masters, 35 Years of Judge Dredd, Day of Chaos, the visual effects of Judge Dredd. You get a Dredd featurette, Dredd's Gear featurette, the Third Dimension featurette, Welcome to Peach Trees featurette, a Dredd motion comic prequel, and of course the theatrical trailer as well. So this set is also absolutely gorgeous, top-notch, and yeah, I definitely recommend the 4K version. Next up, we have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson starring in Snitch. Now, the story on this is just, it's hilarious. You have Dwayne Johnson, who plays an ordinary businessman who has a son who's facing 10 years in prison because of a drug, what he thinks is a setup, and what does he decide to do? He decides to take on, he decides to go undercover and take on a Mexican drug cartel. Yes, that's the story. I mean, the setup is hilarious. The movie was okay, nothing too special in my opinion, but you know what? It looks really good in 4K. Keep in mind, I've never seen the Blu-ray to compare, but I will tell you the 4K looks great. The action scenes, of course, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you got some action scenes, but the action scenes are fantastic. The HDR is really good, and we get some cool special features as well. Not too many, but we get a few. We get the making of Snitch, an audio commentary, and some deleted scenes, so it's pretty cool. I don't know if I would pay full price for this, but it's definitely worth picking up on 4K. Next up, from Warner Brothers, guys, we have Unforgiven, starring, of course, Clint Eastwood. Now, this is the 25th anniversary, and guys, it looks pretty damn good in 4K. Then, of course, we have the very fun XXX Return of Xander Cage. Now, I've seen the first one, I haven't seen the second one with Ice Cube, and then I've seen this one, which was really action-packed. Which, of course, I mean, you got Vin Diesel, but you also got Donnie Yen, guys. Donnie Yen. The next 4K title that we have here is 3:10 to Yuma. Now, guys, I did a written review on this one. If you want to check it out, you head over to my website, BluRayDan.com. The movie is a lot of fun. It's a great Western, one of my favorites. And also the original, which I have on Criterion Collection, is it's also a really good one as well. I just doubled every word. The next title that we have here is Hidden Figures. Really good movie. I did not know this story at all, not in the slightest, and I'm glad that they made this so that I could honestly learn about it. Now, yes, guys, I know what you're probably thinking. I got the 4K slipcover, which was very rare and hard to find. It opens up, if I could open it up, right there. It opens up and has a really nice inside as well. And now, you know what? I cannot take the credit for that, guys. I have to give the credit to the YouTube channel Talk Movies With Us. The channel's run by Ashley and George, and they are fantastic. The channel's starting to blow up. So, guys, if you've made it this far in my video, which I really hope so, it's the 4K part, please do me a favor, head over to their channel, check them out, and subscribe. Show them a lot of love. The link will be in the description below. The next two titles that we have here, guys, are Expendables and Expendables 2. I know what you're thinking, do I need them in 4K? Probably not, but they still look nice, and the movies are fun. And you know how much I love Sloane, and I already had the third one on 4K, so of course I had to get the other two. Now, the next one I have here, I already showed you guys in a different video. I did an unboxing for it, and of course, that is Lalala Land. And if you'd like to check the video out, I'll leave a link up there. And wait a second, you know what, guys? I found one that for some reason should have been added in this bunch because I did not show this in an update before. Of course, we have Hacksaw Ridge. Or maybe I did show this in a Blu-ray update. I don't know, guys. Did I show this in a video before? I don't... Listen how high my voice is! Anyway, the movie's fantastic. Really beautiful. So that makes 20 4Ks for this video. The next title that we have here is a reference quality 4K because it's that good. Of course, it is Planet Earth 2 by BBC. The only thing that I have an issue with is, you know, it's a little hard to watch animals eating other animals. It's actually very hard. And next up, we have the Smurfs, the original Smurfs on 4K, which actually looks really good. A lot better than I thought it would for an animated movie, but the detail was really good. The next handful of titles that I have here for you guys are kind of related to each other. Actually, they're all related to each other. And the first one is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Then, of course, we have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. We have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And then finally, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. And now, guys, we are down to the final two titles. I know, the video's only been 40 minutes long, but I had to save this one for close to last because it's fantastic. I showed this in one of my previous videos. There was a movie trip for it and an unboxing, and of course, that is Logan. If you guys haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? And finally, guys, I saved the newest one for last. This one was really cool. cool. It looks fantastic on 4K. And of course that is the Lego Batman movie. Again, another animated film which you wouldn't think it could look better, but it's just something about the 4K makes it look stunning. The packaging is really cool. I love the yellow and black, and all this right here is embossed. And yeah, it's just such a fun movie. And what makes this one even better is that it comes with 4 new original animated shorts. So if you haven't seen this, check it out. I definitely recommend them and give the Blu-ray Dan stamp of approval. But alright guys, we are finally done. Not gonna lie, I'm super tired and I was fighting Mr. Softy's copywritten music the whole entire time. So hopefully that doesn't mess up my video. I really hope so, because I put too much time into this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the video. So now let's move on to the questions that I have for you. And guess what guys, there's only one. What do you think of the titles that I showed? Usually there'd be more, but yeah, I'm too tired guys. This was a long shoot. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always guys, if you could please do me a favor and hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. Please leave all your comments in the comment box down below. Share the video around to all your family and friends, and please subscribe to the channel, and if you do, hit that notifications bell button. If you guys would like to follow me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook with my Facebook group Movie Craze. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or my official website BluRayDan.com. Or if you guys would like to see my other YouTube channel, you can head over to Legend Studios for pranks and sketches and upcoming vlogs. But yes, that is pretty much it. Again, thank you so much for watching. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And as always guys, I'm Danny, and this is the Bluray Dan channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Damn you, Mr. Softy!